I'm making an independent Kamen Rider wiki. We've made a lot of progress so far, but I need your help to see the stream through. Find it at kamenrider.telepedia.net. We all know that fandom, the website, not the concept, is complete garbage. And the Kamen Rider wiki on fandom isn't exactly a beacon of quality, but in spite of that, many continue to use it because there just isn't a better option. Until now. Last September, I was talking in a smaller Toku Discord server about how much fandom sucked, as fans do, and how I wished someone would make the move to an independent writer wiki. Then I realized, hold on, I have some experience with editing wikis, how my username originates from a wiki. So Sunny go lucky, and I decided, why not? We knew from the start that we were underprepared and needed a lot of time and manpower for this massive undertaking. But someone had to do it, and we didn't want to keep standing around and watching everyone be unhappy. So I reached out to admins of indie wikis that I knew, and got help from them with hosting and publicity. Trick Jegman of Inkopedia recommended Telepedia as a host, so Sunny applied to make a wiki there. I joined the Discord server for Tokupedia, which is the name of the fandom wiki hub containing the fandom writer wiki. I peeked in the channel and, oh look, someone asked just a few days ago. The admins replied to that person with, "It's not possible at the moment. It's too expensive and no one wants to work on this wiki, and lastly, we don't want to." Then I asked in that same channel if the fandom writer wiki wanted to join me in moving. I didn't expect them to agree, and they didn't. I contacted them to A, make sure they didn't actually want to move, B, have something to show in case someone asked why we weren't just moving the existing wiki, and C, sort of publicize the wiki, though it didn't result in any detractors. Well, none of Tokupedia's editors joined our cause because of the exchange, as far as I'm aware, but I did come into contact with Waddles3121 through it. Waddles is the owner of Ranger Dex, an indie Power Rangers and Sentai wiki that's also struggling because of a lack of clout. We partnered with Waddles because of this, so it did result in something good. The exchange with Tokupedia itself was very revealing, and they did not make any convincing arguments for their refusal to move. Let's see. We're going to run this wiki, not you, assuming that I have a lot more goodwill towards the writer fandom wiki than I actually do, and acting like their management isn't a gigantic factor in why everyone hates the fandom writer wiki. Importing images is also going to be a huge hassle, even though it could be automated relatively easily, and Telepedia even offers to port everything from fandom wikis for free. It costs too much. Honestly, I'm not sure whether that's true or not for a site that gets so much traffic. It's weird coming from a multi-wiki system with thousands of members just in their Discord server, though. We don't have enough people, ignoring the fact that plenty would jump at the chance to help with a move. And my personal favorite, we have relationships with fandom managers that we don't want to disrupt. That and the line we've had many people try and fail put a lot of fire in Sunny and I. We have the chance to be the ones who succeeded. We'll make sure to see it through. Telepedia approved our wiki request a few days later, and on September 14th, 2024, the Hench Index was born. We've put a ton of work into it since then. 1,800 edits, 240 pages, and 359 files, in fact. I've translated hundreds of thousands of words to use as sources. Users have spent hours on episode summaries. But it's become apparent that we'll need a lot more people on board if we ever want to match the massive amount of content in the Kamen Rider franchise, not to mention Power Rangers as well. And that's where you come in. Yes, you, the viewer. We need your help to make this happen. See a typo? Fix it. Does your favorite character or episode not have a page yet? Make it. Is the page missing cool trivia? Add it in, as long as you set the source. If you're not sure how to edit a wiki or what guidelines to follow, check the content guidelines, we've got you covered. I want the Hench Index and Ranger Dex to be able to make a big difference in the Toku fanbase. I love translating things for it and working on articles and all sorts of things, but I can't do it alone, so I hope you'll help Sunny, Waddles, and I achieve our goal. Okay, now to talk about the fun stuff I've done on the Hench Index. We had a watch party / wiki jam last time there was no superhero time. The show was randomly picked by a wheel and ended up being Dragon Knight, and it was a blast. I wish we could do it more often. I also spent the entire afternoon before that event frantically trying and eventually succeeding to fix the wiki's broken CSS. It's all better now, mostly. I've translated most of the originally Japanese text in the wiki by hand, including almost all of the episode tables. Show was a slog to work through, but you know what my favorite episodes were to translate? Kivas. I loved looking at those music terms so much. Speaking of translation, I've ended up translating every Gab production blog since episode 15, plus the entire producer roundtable ebooks for every Rainbow show besides Saver, which are tens of thousands of words each. I've improved a tremendous amount at reading Japanese over just a few months because of those. They're very fun to work on, though I have developed vendettas against a few producers who refuse to drop the kamas, and I'm really just grateful for the community aspect of it. I've met wonderful editors and supporters of the project, and I'm hoping to meet many more in the future. Thank you for watching. Visit the Hench Index at commonwriter.telepedia.net. I hope to see you there.